that 10% win rate jump to a 99% win rate, right? How do you never lose? And I'm going to show you guys how to never lose, right? So I'm here in replay mode, right? I've been back testing, and just to show you, I've accumulated 1156.25 USD. And that's just from me trading, right? Trading like a complete degenerate, not knowing anything about the markets, just picking levels where price is likely to reject that and buying or selling. That's all I'm doing, right? That's all I'm doing. All right, I'm going to be showing you guys how to trade with a 99.9% win rate. Basically, you never lose. Does that mean that you won't go into drawdown? No. It just means that you won't lose. So let's actually exit replay mode, and let's go back in time. I'm gonna try and go back as far as reasonably possible, so we can get good statistics. So here we go. I just went back. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe what is this? May 24th. So Thursday, May 20th. Thursday, May 3rd. Okay. I went back less than a month. So this is May 2nd, 2024. Excuse me. So let's go back a little bit further. I'm gonna go back a month. So the 16th would be right here. This would be the 16th. So I'm gonna go back to a month in the past. All right. Okay, so here we go. So market is on a downtrend. As you can see, it was on a downtrend here. Then it had a nice push up, and then it went back down, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put out some levels of support and resistance. So we have a nice support here, and we have a nice resistance here, and then we also have another resistance here. But then guess what? It looks like market is trending up on a shorter time frame. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy. We're just gonna put one position right here. We're gonna go ahead and buy. So let's remove all of these lines right here. We don't need these. We don't need these lines right here. All we need is our support and resistance. All right, that's all we really need. And we're on the 5-minute time frame. Let's actually reset the chart view so we can see a bit better. So we're on a 5-minute time frame. And actually, let's redraw some of these lines, right? So we have a nice support here. We have a nice resistance here. So that way we're not really confusing ourselves, right? And support and resistance, if you don't know what support and resistance is basically levels on the chart that price continues to reject off of, right? So we have price came down to here, rejected off this area, then it came back down to this area again. You're basically just using price as patterns, right? You're trying to look for a pattern where price consistently rejects off of, and you're going to mark that level up and say this is either support or this is resistance. So this is support and this will be resistance, right? Okay, so we bought here in the middle of a trend, right? Crazy. They tell you not to diddle in the middle. That's crazy, right? It's crazy. We're going against all the rules here in trading, and we just want to have a TP here. Okay, we're gonna actually mark another level. Okay, I think price has a nice decent support right here. Okay, a nice support right there. So I'm gonna put a stop loss right here just to measure out what we're risking, right? We want to make 150, and we're risking the whole account actually. So I put the stop loss here to see, okay, if price comes down to this level, I'm risking 150. So basically I want 150, but we're risking the whole account. If you have, let's say, a $2,500 account, $2,500 in that account, you'd only really want to be risking maybe 1%, right, of that account. So maybe each trade would be around $100, $200, okay? And if you had a $50,000 account, then you'd maybe want to risk $2,000 each trade, or $1,000, $1,500, right? You want your position size to be small enough so that when you add into a trade, you aren't blowing the account when it goes against you. Right? So let's put a 1-to-1 here for our TP. What's that? And we're gonna put this here. So it's a 1-to-1. And let's just play market forward, right? Let's just see what happens. Just push down, boom. She came down to our level. What are we gonna do? We're gonna move this down, our TP down to here, and we're gonna buy again. We're just gonna put buy right there. Let's play price forward. Let's actually move. Let's actually create another position here. And then we have another level where we think price is likely to reject that. And if price comes up to this level, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna buy. Okay, so we're almost break even. Okay, this is cool. So we're past break even, right? We're way past break even. So far, we've had a losing trade, quote unquote losing trade. This isn't necessarily a losing trade. We just added into our position. And then we bought in again here. Price didn't quite come down to this level. We could have added in here, but we don't want to stack up on position sizes to where it's so tight. You want to wait for market to eventually come to our level, and then we want to make that position. So let's play price forward. Our TP gets hit, $162, right? We were risking 150 to make 150, and we made 150. And all we did was buy in, get in a trade. If price came up to here, guess what? We made $150. If price came down to here, guess what we did? We added in to this level, to our next support level. And we just repeat the process over and over and over again. We either make $150, price either goes straight to our take profit, or it goes against us, and we find a new level where we think the price is statistically going to bounce, right? So that's what the strategy is here. This specific strategy. Again, your position size has to be small enough so that if price goes against you, you aren't down a bunch. You aren't down $300, $3,000, right? You're just down maybe 150. Right? And if price is moving up, guess what you can do? You can add into the trade. Let's see if it keeps going up. Okay, so it's just coming back down to this level. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy right here. If it comes back up, so I'm just gonna buy. And I have another level here. She's on the downtrend. Obviously, she's on the downtrend, but I have another level here where I think price is likely to reject that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my stop loss. Let's say I want to risk $100. I just want to make $100 on this trade. So let's put our TP up to here. This is $100. Boom. All right. Let's do it. Let's just play price forward. See what happens. So it comes down to this level. Let's add in here. And then we're going to move our TP down to where we initially bought, just right there. Let's just play price forward. Guess what? We just won that trade. We just won that trade. We just made another $100. We just made another $100. Right? So that's all we're doing. We're just repeating the process over and over and over. Call it dumb. Call it gambling. Call it what you want. Do you want to know what the stock market is? The stock market is a gamble. The stock market is a game. It's like going to the casino. You're placing a bet on an undetermined outcome, an uncertain outcome. That's what gambling is. So if you know exactly what the outcome of every single trade is going to be, then you might as well bet your whole, you might as well put 50 fucking lots in or 50 contracts in and just watch your money go to take profit. If you're very certain of what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the stock market, right? Nobody knows. But yet, we put money into it and we hope for an outcome. Sounds like gambling to me. So, we only placed 2 trades. We had pretty much a 50-50 win rate here. But technically, these were only 2 trades. We only closed this trade out. The trade only counts as a trade when you sell. When you liquidate all your positions and you're out of the trade. That is when the trade is over. If you're still buying and adding into the trade, you're still in that trade. So let's just play price forward to current. Let's jump to real time here, and as you can see, win rate 100%. This is how you have a 99.9%. The reason why I say 99.9% is because that 1.1 time you lose, it'll probably liquidate your whole account. If you choose to get out. Here's the key. If you choose to get out. If you believe that price is no longer going to go to where you think it's going to go.